Welcome. I am your host, Andrew Schaefer. Today we're going to be looking at how to access ALEKS. So there's a number of ways we can do this. The first thing I'm going to show you, the first way we're going to do is through the district website. So washoschools.net. If you go here, we'll go to the students and parents section here. And then from here, we're going to want to go to McGraw-Hill. Since that's the textbook that ALEKS is associated with, we'll go here. The second way we can get here is bookmarking this page or going directly to our web address. So that's washoschools.net/domain with a capital D/1435. That'll take you right to this Logon page on here. You'll note here on the bottom, it gives you some instructions that shows you how you're going to log on. For students, this will be your email address, so your student ID at washoschools.org, and then the password you normally use to log on to the district computers or onto your email or Teams. For staff, this is going to be your email address and your password for logging onto the district computers as well. Once you get here, it's a simple process. We'll hit sign in. It's going to take us to the Clever login. You'll hit login with Active Directory. And here's where we'll put in our password, or our username and our password. Once we do that, it'll authenticate us. We'll be here to the Clever dashboard. We have just a few more steps. First, we need to go to McGraw-Hill. So it's going to be this red one here. I've saved it in my favorites. Yours may be down here underneath. Click that red McGraw-Hill button. And then you're going to get in here. We'll see our geometry textbooks on the left. And over here, we see ALEKS. So go ahead and click ALEKS. It's going to launch you in here. Up here, you should see your school name. Since I teach at Spanish Springs High School, I see that there. This is my name. So I know I'm in my account. And then I see my classes. If you are a student, you may only have one class. You'll just launch that. If you have, say, geometry and geometry support, you'll see two students. You need to launch the correct one, depending on where you're trying to work. For teachers, it doesn't matter which one you launch. You can move around in them. So we'll launch one of those, and then we're in ALEKS. This is what it's going to sign on and look like. And we'll do some more tutorials in a bit. So again, that first way is two ways we can go through the district website, follow the links, or we can go directly to this address. The second way we can kind of bypass the districts and go right to the Clever dashboard, the Clever login, and that's simply clever.com. So if you do clever.com, it's going to bring you to this page for Clever. And you can go down here, you can select whether you're a student, a teacher, or staff, and then hit the appropriate login button. Up here, the other option, you can drop this down and log in as a student, teacher, or staff. Again, just choose the appropriate one for you. Since I'm a teacher, I'll click Teacher Staff Login. And since I had previously logged in, showing you that last method, it didn't ask me for the credentials or anything. I'm still logged in. And then it would be the same process, that red McGraw-Hill. This is going to bring us to the launch page for our textbook. And then I can go ahead and select ALEKS here. Again, this is the same process we had last time. You'll see your school name here, your name, and your classes here. Go ahead and launch to get into ALEKS. That's going to come up. Okay, the third way I'm going to show you guys is going to be specific for my school, Spanish Springs High School. Our librarian has set up links and resources for the students through our library page. So we're going to look at that. If you're at a different site, you can contact your librarian or whoever manages the resources for students and see if they have something similar set up. Otherwise, either of those first two options we've shown you will work for signing into ALEKS. So if you are looking for Spanish Springs High School library resources, simply type Spanish Springs HS Library. It's important to type HS or high school library, otherwise you'll end up at the county library website. Once you've done that, one of the top search results should be Mrs. Hefner's page that comes up. Click that. And this is all the resources the librarian has set up for. Mrs. Hefner has set us up for us at Spanish Springs High School. I like this page. Again, I think if you're a student at Spanish Springs High School, you should bookmark this page. It's going to have a lot of access for resources you're going to need for other classes as well. So once we're here, over on the right-hand side, there's this menu of options here. We're going to go into Student Apps. And then from Student Apps, you can see Mrs. Hefner has links for various textbooks, and then our Office 365 as well for accessing Teams and Outlook. So again, this is a good one-stop shop for if you're at Spanish Springs High School for getting access to all of these things. So to get to ALEKS, we're going to click Geometry Book. You're going to see it's actually going to take us to that domain page from the district. So these are all going to the same page, same place. And then we go, again, same steps there. We're going to hit Sign In. And then suppose you're at home and not at a district computer or something, and it comes up, it doesn't necessarily have this Washoe County School District set up and this login. You may see something that looks more like this: login, search for your school. If that's the case, type the name of your school here. If it's Spanish Springs, we'll do that. It'll say Spanish Springs High School, Washoe County School District. You can click that. If you're at another school, say you're at McQueen, you can type McQueen here. You're going to see Robert McQueen High School, Washoe County School. And then it's going to say Washoe County School District. And again, you can log in with Active Directory. And then you're going to go ahead and type in your email address. That's your student ID at washoeschools.org if you're a student, or your name at washoeschools.net, and that should be schools, if you are a teacher. And then the password is going to be the same password you use to log into your Outlook, to Teams, to your district computers. So I logged out between the last one and this one just to show you again that process for logging in. And that you'll get to the Clever dashboard. Again, from here, click the red McGraw-Hill. This is going to bring up our book site, where we'll see on the left-hand side is our textbook. So this is our geometry textbook. You can access that and do that. And then finally, the ALEKS link is here on the right. We click that. And then we'll see our classes here, and we can go ahead and launch into the appropriate ALEKS class. All right, thank you very much for watching. Again, that district link is going to be washoeschools.net/domain with a capital D, 1435 that you see here. Bookmark that, and then you can log into ALEKS. I'm going to be producing some future videos showing you how to get around in ALEKS and some of the things we can do on that. So please stay tuned for those. Thank you for your time. Again, my name is Andrew Schaefer. I'm a teacher at Spanish Springs High School, Washoe County School District. If you have any questions about using ALEKS, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you as you navigate, get it set up, or try and figure that out. My email address is andrew.schaefer, ANDREW.SCHAEFER @washoeschools.net. All right, thank you.